Welcome back, everyone. So, this is an indie deck. I don't do that many indie decks because, you know what, I like my wallet being full. I say that, and I've bought like countless decks on Black Friday and they all arrived. So I'm like, oh, the compromises that you have. Um, so this is the Stretch Tarot. This is the little business card that came with it. Thank you for your support, and that's where you can go buy it. And his name is James Stretch. Oh my god, it's gonna annoy me. It came in a just a normal mailing jiffy bag, but it's like wrapped like crazy. I wanted to show how well it was wrapped and how it was packaged and how it's presented. So when you open it up, it's literally like that in the back, in the bag. And so I'm gonna open this up, and we'll be right back. And I'm back now. The bubble wrap's gone. This is how it's presented with the. It's actually like saran wrapped or whatever it's called. You know the. It's wrapped in plastic. So it's not been near anything. And his name is Joseph Strech. I checked my emails before I carried on. His name is Joseph. So this is Joseph Strech's tarot, the Stretch Tarot. It's been. I have no idea what version I have. I think it's version 3, but I know the old version had one of the cards' designs on the front. This is like just like an eye kind of thing, and just an eye design, and it's very like aged design. I don't know how to put it. This is the point where you're like, I have all these descriptive words and my brain can't think of them. So now I'm gonna just get the wrapping off. Wow, it was so secure in that bubble wrap. So here we go. Here is the box. It's just a simple oh, that's actually nice. Look, it pulls back to here. So if you did, pull it like how the Scarabaeo's ones go with the, like this Terra Luminati here, it doesn't go all the way back, and that can end up tearing this little bend, which is quite nice. Sorry, that was just a hand. So I'm just like seeing. The Scarabaeo's ones have this like crisscross box, and whereas this is another tuck box at the bottom. I know nobody really cares about the box, but I do. So, oh wow, I'm only taking them out and I'm feeling them. That's the backing. Wow, this has to be edged in black or navy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be edging the crap out of it. It's so pretty. Like the feel of it. Oh my god. I saw the reason why I bought this is because Simon from Hermit Cave had this. Because I was like, oh, what's this Stretch Tarot? And I think I saw a post of it somewhere, and I went, what is this? Because it's kind of like my Vintage Wisdom Oracle. It's that kind of old collage kind of style of art, where you get like old photos from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that kind of thing. It's not as like haha funny, kind of like Housewives Tarot. It's like a nice Victorian feel to it, but it's not Victorian, if that makes sense. How would I put it? Yeah, it's just vintage. It's all these vintage photos put together to make a deck, and it's phenomenal. And the one thing I loved about this was, I actually thought that was not written there. There's 2 magician cards. That's a full. Hold on, we'll get there in a minute. There's the full. Get into the deck as I'm talking. There's 2 magician cards, a male and a female. I'm probably going to stick with the female because I like this borderless. Just because this has like a square, whereas this one doesn't, and I like that. Plus, she has the Queen of Hearts there, so she's going to be staying in the deck. I'm going to put him in there. Sorry, sir. Here is the High Priestess. I believe that is Queen Victoria. I've no idea. This is the thing. I'd love to know the art behind this, and I might email Joseph and say, what was the inspiration behind these cards? And if he sees it, he can comment down it below if he wants. Who knows? He lives in the UK, so this deck was like, because I'm in Ireland, it's euro, so it's about €40. and it was free shipping. So his was about in if you got it in England, it's about £35 sterling. And I think if you got it in dollars, it's roughly equivalent to euros. So it's about like $42-43, and it's insane. But I don't know about shipping. I think it's free shipping. You can calculate it. It calculates it for you. And it was so like, it's so pretty. The feel of it is like, it's matte, but it doesn't leave. It's like that kind of matte that it wouldn't leave fingerprints, and the cardstock is. It's nice and sturdy. Like, it's not so sturdy that it won't bend. Like, it can bend, but I can't. I think. Oh, what was it on the website? I think it was 300 or 350 MSG. I have to double check it. I will put it like a little info text on the screen when I say that. Here's the Empress. See what I mean? It's not just like pictures and photos. It's like art pieces, like art paintings. Like, this is a painting. I remember this painting, studying that when I was in art school. Like, it's just insane how he's done this. The Hierophant. Oh, the lovers. See what I mean? Like, some of them are photos, some of them are paintings, and it's really nice. That purple is gorgeous. Oh, what's it say on the bottom here? There's something. Cause see, her dress is white, so I can't really read that. But it says, "I love to cling. Something joys to the me doth bring." I can't read it because it's white on her dress. If he ever did another version, I would put that quote maybe like up here in the background on the purple. I know, understand some people want it clear, but if you wanted to read it, you know. The Chariot. Oh wow. This Strength card is so interesting. Strength. The Hermit. The Hermit, I can't remember who this photo is. If it's someone like famous. It kind of looks like Darwin, but it's not Darwin. And I can't think of it. But I love the Hermit in this. Like, he's just so noble, just sitting there wait. It's like he's waiting for you this time rather than him going out. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh. It's really pretty. Justice. Oh, come here. Tipping it all over. They're eager to be used. There's the Hangman. Now, the next card, you can see it's the Death card. I agree with Simon. This is by far the best Death card I've seen. Like, hands down, that's amazing. Because it's just so... Oh, it's just nice. It's just a skull with flowers. And he goes, Death. What else is there to know? Oh, is this the Temperance? Yeah, Temperance card. The dragonfly wings. Oh. And the music sheet in the background. I like that because dragonflies are like evolutionary. They're very well balanced because their wings, they're very symmetrical and balanced. Like, that's the whole point of a dragonfly design. But I can't remember what else they symbolize. As in like spiritual things, there's the devil. And it's nice to see the goat head Satan, if that makes sense. It's nice to see the goat head design of him rather than just a demon, human-faced, horned guy. Do you know what I mean? And it's also nice not to see the nude people at the bottom. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It's just like, oh, it's Rider-Waite-Smith. Like, it's just the same... It's just the same kind of design. Here's the tower. It's interesting. They're all covering their faces with paper. And the star card. That's lovely. This moon card. I love the moon card so much. Like, that's beautiful. Oh, the sun. Oh, that's interesting. I like how the contrast between the two. You can see the blue and the red. That's really pretty. I love this Judgment card. It's like a butterfly there is a coffin. The caterpillar comes out and then turns into a butterfly, or is the butterfly judging the caterpillar? Yes, child, you will live. Yes, child, you will change. Yes, child, you won't change. Like it's like the butterfly is transformation of karma. It's interesting. The world, just a classic world card, but done so differently. That's beautiful. Okay, now we're on to the minors. Just gonna neaten up this pile of majors. Sometimes I say majors and minors, and my brain goes, "Wow, to think that only a few years ago you did not know what that meant." So now we're on to Pentacles, and the thing about this deck, I think it would be great for people who are starting off as well, because it gives a key word in the minors of what it could mean. So we have Ace of Pentacles, and it says prosperity, which means it's like abundance, things are coming to you, and that's gorgeous. Like, it's very Bronze Age looking. I like it. And then here's the Two of Pentacles, which is balance. It's so cool. To think he's actually doing that, that's insane. But I like the little keyword on it, and it's great. Three of Pentacles, work. I love it. The little keyword is so handy. Like, so if you didn't know what each card meant, this is a good deck for you. Oh, look at this, the Five of Pentacles, worry. I like that one now, because she's a mom, she's worrying where she's going to get the next meal, rather than where am I going to live as well. It's nice, like, rather than seeing them like, oh, they're in the cold and there's a stained glass window behind them. Generosity. Okay, next is patience, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Skills. That's actually a nice one, rather than him pinning them up on the tree. I like how it's still following the system, but artistically it's so unique. But it's not just like, oh, it's Right Away Smith. Nine of Pentacles. I like this. It's like the Asian fans. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. I only count 1, 2, 3. 10. Well, there are 10 stars there. And it's family, and like, I love how they have the sketch that Leonardo da Vinci did of a baby in the womb. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. See, look at me. Like, there's a lot of Leonardo da Vinci references in this. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Maternity. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Cradling her baby. King of Pentacles. Wow. I like the Native American style to that. That's nice. Now we're on to swords. Victory. Now, see, I would never have thought the Ace of Swords was victory. I would have thought it was like you're being rash in your decisions that you're making and you're not thinking them through. That's what I would have thought. So it's nice to see a different like key word on it. Two of Swords makes sense. Conflict, or depending on the card before it or whatever, it could mean like you're defending yourself and protecting yourself. Oh, I know people get annoyed going, oh, it's the Three of Hearts again. It's the heart with the three swords. I love the classic look. It's great. It gets the point across. And like, I think the only one I have that's different is the Tarot Grand Deluxe, which is phenomenal. By the way, how it's like someone who's disappointed and is holding the three swords, so it's nice. Rest. Ooh. Five of Swords. Ow. Why am I thinking of electroshock therapy in this one? That is... Oh, look, Six of Swords, travel. And that is a death moth, because I was looking at Simon's one and he didn't know what it was. It's the death moth because it has the skull on it. Sometimes. but it's another form of change and transformation because it's called a death moth. It's not poisonous or anything. It just has a skull marking on its back for some reason. Seven of Swords cunning. Seven of Swords. Okay, when I thought of cunning, I always think it's like you're too focused on the past to not look forward. So that's actually, it's a nice perspective. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a nice refreshing look on the tarot. Eight of Swords. Interference. Wow. And there's 4 strings stabbing the picture. That's interesting. Nine of Swords, cruelty. Oh, that's... Ooh. That's really haunting, but it's nice. It's a nice thing. Whoa! 10 of Swords, ruin. Oh! That voodoo doll pincushion thing. Oh! It's so wrong, but so right. And you can tell this is like red wax, so it's interesting. Page of Swords. Readiness. I like that. Because the Page of Swords is always the one I'm always having tricky with. Always been tricky with. In the 8 to 9 years of tarot I've been doing. The Page of Swords I can never read properly. So I'll be like, you're wanting to learn how to be ready, or you're preparing yourself. So it's like, learn. So I always thought it was that. Oh wow, this Knight of Swords. I think that is supposed to be Napoleon, but I'm not sure because it looks like Napoleon's horse. Oh wow. That's an amazing Queen of Swords. Why does she remind me of that Japanese queen? The Sun Queen. Her face just reminds me of the Sun Queen from Japanese history. King of Swords, authority. Now we're on to Wands. Ace of Wands, creation. Wow. And there's Adam and God's hand there. Two of Wands. Dominion. Huh. That's like the 3 wise men there, just waiting. 3 of Wands. Virtue. Huh. They always say the 3 of Wands is like waiting. Yeah, you're kind of waiting for the next chapter, but you're so innocent and naive, so you're very virtuous in that sense. Target in sight is being like enthusiasm. Target in sight, target. It's interesting, like what's been circled there on that newspaper background. 4 of Wands, completion. Yeah, it's all about weddings and stuff like that, so you're completed another chapter. Whoa. 5 of Wands, strife. That's where you're kind of, I would say the 5 of Wands is where you're bickering and stuff like that with family. This guy looks like he's been tortured. What's it say here on this newspaper? For the purpose of expressing the same meaning as the verb already expressed in another page of the issue of the Times. Wow. Parliament. I love seeing what's been written on the newspapers, because then you get kind of an idea of what they were going for. Phenomenon in circulation. Sending statistical ruin. Wow. It's insane, like. Okay. Oh. 6 of Wands. Recognition. Wow. That's all victory, but she looks very disappointed in her victory. 7 of Wands. Valor. 8 of Wands. Movement. Wow. 9 of Wands. Strength. Yeah, because you're defending what you've built. 10 of Wands. Oppression. Oh, it's very dark and gloomy. Like it's been tunneled. Like you're tunneling down this little rabbit hole. Page of Wands. Restlessness. Huh, I always thought about like bringing good news. And I say, look, beginning, begin, go, succeed. I think that's succeed, and I can't read what that one is. They're all the ones that are highlighted. Knight of Wands, adventure. I like that. He's like, the guy who's like, I'm going to test out this new bike. Oh, the Queen of Wands, optimism. She's very optimistic, the Queen of Wands. King of Wands, assistance. I like that. Like, these two actually look the same background, like they're equals nearly. Perfect. Now we're on to the cups. Ace of Cups, fulfillment. Two of Cups, unity. And the background, if you have noticed, the pentacles were green, the swords were, I think the swords were like black and grey, and the wands were all red, so it's nice, the background colours. That's the Two of Cups, and there's an anatomical heart instead of an actual heart. And what I love about this, I believe that's a lesbian couple, which is actually quite nice. They're wearing half a suit and half a dress. Where is that original picture? I want to know who these people are. That is amazing. Abundance, or it could be a homosexual couple, regardless. So it's lovely to see like diversity in it. Like, we don't know if they're both men, or we don't know if they're both women, or they're cross-dressers, who knows? But it's just so nice and refreshing to see that. Abundance, which is the Three of Cups. Friends. Oh, little childhood friends. That's so cute. Four of Cups. Contemplation. That makes sense, yeah. Contemplating your life and things. Five of Cups. Disappointment. Yep. Would have called that one there. Six of Cups. Pleasure. Oh, I would have said nostalgia. Okay, I would have said nostalgia for that one. It says deja vu over and over again at the bottom. Seven of Cups. Temptation. Who took a picture of them all after the night out? Like, I'm just going to fall asleep here. Eight of Cups. Abandonment. That's good, yeah, because you're abandoning the things behind you. Nine of Cups. Contentment. I love this like mafia guy. He's just like, yeah, I'm very content in my... I can't do that accent. I can't do the mafia accent. Yeah, I'm very content in my money. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, Ten of Cups. Satiety? I've never heard that word. It probably just means like family and content. Page of Cups. Inspiration. Love that. Very pretty. Knight of Cups. Opportunity. And it's a female knight. Interesting. Oh, this Queen of Cups. Beautiful. I think she's a mermaid. Last but not least, the King of Cups. It's a really nice deck. Wait 1 sec, so it's going to spill everywhere. And we're going to do a quick reading. See how they shuffle. The edges are okay. You can tell they've been freshly cut though. So I'm going to see how they handle a shuffle. I always do a light one when it's new. The edges didn't chip or anything or dent. It's not gilded this way, so I'm going to just do a card of the day. Movement. We have the Eight of Wands, so you're on the go today. On the go. Just keep going. or as Dory says, just keep swimming, keep going, you know, get out there, do the things you want to do, and just, that's your lesson for today, is just keep going. So don't give up on, if you feel like today is just not your day, and you're here at this point of the video, and you're just like, it's not my day, I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and hermit, please, and just be like, I want the world to just shut up for a minute. Go out, have a walk, get some fresh air, walk to the shops, walk to the park. It's another way of doing that. Like, you know, I've been there, and it's not nice when you're wanting just to stay at home and just turn off the world for a minute. And walking actually has helped a lot. Like, it's a nice therapy. Like, I don't walk with my headphones anymore. I don't like walking now with my headphones. I don't know how I've broken that habit, but yeah, I like hearing like nature and the birds and stuff, you know. Like, now I'm in a small town, so I say small, there's traffic, there's cars, fair enough, but just hearing, like, you know, children playing their football, or if something down the road because the school is nearby, or hearing the birds, hearing people walk their dog or playing with their dog, you know, those small things, like, it relax me. So that's what I want you guys to do, is go out there and have a walk. I will leave that there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave the link to this deck down below, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!